for you. Alright, bro. I'll catch you in Atlanta, yeah? See you soon, homie. Safe drive. Thanks, bro.
Thanks for driving me, bro.
Of course, homie.
It. See you, bro.
See ya. Alright. No, it's just me. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. My name is Sanders, and I'm currently in my car. I just dropped Crispy off at the airport and said goodbye to one of my friends who lives in the LA area. So currently I'm driving back to Phoenix. As I mentioned in my Arizona Anaheim adventure, the AAA experience video, I'm coming in to deliver the Q&A that was promised. I figured the drive from Phoenix to LA is relatively easy. It's pretty much a straight shot once you get on the interstate for like 3 hours. And it's beautiful, so I'm gonna stop when I see anything that looks cool so I can go answer some questions at those cool areas. There should be a windmill farm. I really want to do some questions there because it looks dope. So this video is actually coming out a little bit later than probably expected because this is for 18,000 subscribers. So thank you for 18,000 subscribers. It's a big deal to do the 18K Q&A. A lot of my friends in the past have been doing this stupid, you prick, have been doing this stupid trend of hitting 18K, and it's been, I think, 3 years. I think Crispy did it. And it's all really to make fun of Free Velocity, and I figured he hasn't been made fun of for this for 3 years, so what better time than now? First question is, what is my favorite moment at the TK house? Now, I don't know if this counts, but I think my favorite moment was at the zoo during Sharp's hide and seek video, just because everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And by that I mean it rained. It was just a complete catastrophe, but like, what's great is that despite the fact that the game couldn't be played because it was a zoo and it started raining, it still made for an amazing video. If that doesn't count, oddly enough, my second favorite moment at the house is the next hide and seek, which was hide and seek in the dark at the TK house. Specifically the moment where I'm hiding behind the dresser and Crispy tries to get inside the dresser, and I tell him to fuck off, and then winning that hide and seek.
Crispy. What? Get the fuck out of here.
What are you doing, bro?
Is it just you?
It's just me.
I'm trying to fit inside of this.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Can't fucking breathe.
Shut your fucking mouth, Crispy.
The next question is a lot of questions, but more or less they are all asking what inspires me / what is my motivation to create content. Right off the bat, I think motivation is something very easy to find, especially living at the TK house. I don't necessarily think motivation is the word that I would use to describe how I upload. I would say it's more something along the lines of discipline. If I wait to find motivation, I typically will not be active with my channel. But it's more discipline that gets me to make videos. The fact that I want to be uploading twice a week, the fact that consistently uploading shows a very clear growth in my channel's subscriber count, the fact that consistently uploading shows a very clear relationship between you guys in the comment section and feedback, it's ridiculous. So I think it's more discipline. Like, there will be times where I don't want to work on a video, where I don't want to film, where I don't want to edit the video, but I know that I'll be regretting it if I don't. So I would say it's more along the lines of discipline as opposed to motivation to create videos. And of course, you guys provide the motivation. There's motivation from the people in the house that have, like Teddy and Cause, that have millions of subscribers, well, 8 million subscribers. That's motivation. You guys leaving comments, that's motivation. But it's more discipline that gets me to make the actual videos. In terms of people that inspire me, because that's kind of blended into that question, I went on a bit of a rant. It's very hard to not let your mind wander when you're just staring at a bunch of cars. I would say, depending on the video, there are different inspirations. Very clearly, Binging with Babish, I think his name is Andrew Ray, has an amazing cooking channel, which I pretty much ripped off. He's a filmmaker who also loves to cook, and that's kind of how he got his starting. And he makes really cool videos about popular food in media, so like in movies and TV shows and whatnot. But in terms of like vlogs and stuff, I would say honestly it's closer to like a film director like Wes Anderson, that weird kind of quirky, paying attention more to the cinematography as opposed, I wouldn't say as opposed to the story, but there's a huge focus on cinematography as opposed to just trying to get laughs. And then of course there's people like Casey Neistat who do this movie vlog style with the 3-act structure and the montage aspects of it, but those typically serve as transitions, where I like that to kind of be more the centerpiece of the video. Because to be honest, I'm not a very like exciting person, and there's a trend in videos that's been going on for years and years that's you have to be the high energy to get that audience retention. To watch all your videos, you have to have the highest energy possible. But I think that's something that I've just tried to force myself into for the longest time, and it just doesn't work. I think my channel is based more around the honestly lower energy and kind of sitting and relaxing and watching a video, as opposed to being constantly stimulated by that high energy, screaming, loud funniness. So that is a very, very long explanation for a very easy question. Next question is, what is my favorite flavor of G Fuel? My favorite G Fuel flavors are blue ice, sour apple, and a mixture of coconut and pineapple to get the pina colada flavor, which is absolutely fucking fire. Use code Sanders for 0% off G Fuel on your next purchase. Alright, the wind is too bad on top of the car, so I have to bring the camera down here. But if you ever play GTA 5, you will recognize all these windmills in the background. So this windmill farm is on the drive from Arizona to California, and vice versa, of course. And there's like thousands of windmills. The lighting looks really pretty, so I figured pull over and answer a couple questions here. Why Zebra Rave? Yeah, so my YouTube channel URL is Zebra Rave, which I really don't like. I want to change it to something to do with Sanders. It's just a matter of deciding when, what to change it to. But basically, Zebra Rave was just, this channel used to be for my group of friends in like early high school, late middle school, because this channel's been around since 2010. And we all just agreed on Zebra Rave. I really couldn't tell you why. Also part of the reason why I want to change it. What camera do you have? I shoot on a Panasonic G7. You can kind of see it in the reflection here. It is a really, really nice camera. It's more of a consumer camera. I would say that if you're serious into videography, don't get the Panasonic G7. It's really nice. It has a lot of customizable features. It's the cheapest 4K camera on the market, I believe, but you can't customize your picture profile. It shoots this gross kind of like flat. What I'm shooting right now, I'll turn off any color correction right now. This is what I'm shooting at, which is the flat, and you can kind of see the grain and the darker bits. So I would say if you're serious into videography, I don't recommend it, but it is a very nice camera, and it's a pretty decent budget camera, especially if you don't want to buy something like a T5i or any of the popular Canon brands that are kind of slowly dying. The other negative is that there aren't a lot of interchangeable lenses because it is a Panasonic camera. Alright, that's enough for this. I'll answer some more questions in the car. Okay, so the next question. Concerning TK, where do I stand? This one I'm going to kind of go off on a little bit of a rant here. So, this also kind of blends in with how did I meet Crispy. So for those of you guys who have seen me since the beginning of when I started getting involved with TK, you'll know that I came because I was friends with Crispy. So, as I just said, my channel's been around for 7 years, almost 7 years.
Turn left to 110 West.
Right there. So, my channel's been around for almost 7 years, and I started playing with Crispy around the Black Ops 2 era, right when he started his channel. Crispy actually had about 700 subs when I started playing with him. I would say around Ghost, when Call of Duty started to die, as did my motivation to keep posting, because why would I want to play those dog shit games? My channel and relationship with Crispy kind of started to fall off, just because it was a bad game. I didn't want to make content for that game, so my channel started to fall off. Then somewhere around maybe a year ago, Crispy and I just kind of started talking more. I told him I wanted to get back into YouTube again, and he invited me out to go to MLG Atlanta at the TK house, at the old Atlanta TK house. I was like, sure, I'm down. I got nothing better to do. Let's do it. So I went and I visited. I almost missed the flight, actually. I got to the gate 4 minutes after the scheduled departure because there was a snowstorm the day before. I was met with just a like surprisingly warm welcome. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't really follow TK at the time. When I decided to go to the house, I checked out all the videos and got to know who was at the house from the internet personas. I had met Chaos and Ham before at MLG Anaheim, I guess 1 year ago. Then my spring break plans later that year fell through, and I just hit up Crispy. I was like, hey, can I just come to the TK house for spring break? And he was like, yeah, sure. So I went to the TK house, and we kind of started talking like how could I stay here? Like, what would be a legitimate reason to just have me come to the Teak House? Because it doesn't make any sense for just some random guy to show up and just live at the house. The idea kind of got brought up, like, hey, we don't really need a chef, but like, we do waste a lot of money on Uber Eats and going to cookout at 4 a.m. You know, it might be in everyone's best interest to have you come be the house chef for however long. My school year started ending, I didn't really have plans. I hit up Crispy, and he said, hey, come over for a month, we'll see, give it like a test run, see how it goes. And I was like, perfect, works for me. And then I went there and made that first video with the tacos, was in a couple of Sharp's videos here and there, Crispy's videos, and you guys, it's also definitely because you guys seem to really accept me in the TK house. Then I just talked to everyone at the house and they all seemed on board with it. So now I'm here. I talked to Kaz about extending my trip for the whole summer and he was totally okay with it. So here we are. So I pulled over to get a shot in this town. It's a really, really cool looking town. It has some really pretty lighting over there, a bunch of desert and stuff over there. But, oh no. But as soon as I stepped out of the car, the door closed immediately because it's so windy out. So, just gonna have to do this with the GoPro. Next question is, what is Sanders? Why Sanders? How Chef Sanders? All those things. So, I think in like 2012, 2011, somewhere in that area, there was a re-release of old gamer tags back in Xbox Live. Major Nelson made some like big announcement, and that day I just happened to be eating KFC, and I just punched in Colonel Sanders to see if it wasn't taken, and it wasn't. So I changed my gamer tag to Colonel Sanders. Since then, I had a lot of legal issue with the name Colonel Sanders. I actually got like a pretty angry email from YouTube, like saying
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
from YouTube, but like with KFC complaining about Colonel Sanders, and my YouTube icon at the time was a picture of Colonel Sanders. So I dropped the Colonel and just kind of took Sanders. The chef part just came from the title of one of Sharp's videos called Meet Chef
Turn
Sanders,
right to I-10
which is
east.
where probably a lot of you guys first subscribed to my channel. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with Sanders right now. I think that's a very good, easy to say name, because as I said, my YouTube channel name is Zebrarave, which I think is awful. I hate that so much. I want to change that. Sanders flows off the tongue, sounds nice, easy. My favorite color is black, my favorite ice cream flavor is cookies and cream, and my favorite member of the TK house is Theory. I'm gonna go get coffee. This was much needed. I also know that black is not a color. The next question concerns how I learned to cook. So I grew up in a house with a lot of allergies. My dad's allergic to dairy and eggs. My sister is vegetarian and she's allergic to tree nuts. So we had very slim choices for what we could eat as a family. So I pretty much had pasta every night growing up. It's also how I learned how to make really good pasta. I'm gonna hit this light. But it also meant that if I wanted to eat anything that was not pure carbs or just some variety, I had to learn how to cook it myself. So I did just that. Next question is, what are my favorite TV series and movies? My favorite TV series are Breaking Bad and Rick and Morty. Breaking Bad has amazing cinematography, which is what I'm studying in school. Rick and Morty just has amazing writing. No cinematography because it's an animation, but the writing is insane. And apparently Dan Harmon and apparently the creators of the show have no drug use when... No, Tashi, no! Have no drug use when they're writing the show, which honestly is amazing. Do you want the treat? Do you want the treat at least? Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna go potty? Get the treat. Get the treat. Alright, bye, Tashi. And the last question outside, because I'm dripping with sweat already, is do I have any tattoos or do I have plans to get tattoos? Yes to both questions. I have this tattoo on my right shoulder of a tortoise with a gramophone head playing this song, which is Brahms' Lullaby, which is based off a childhood memento that I had, which was a tortoise music box. I'll put a picture of that on screen right here. And I have plans to get a tattoo of a tree that I drew as a kid, and I'll put a picture of that on screen right now as well. Alright, if you can't tell, I'm already visibly sweating, so I'm going to do the rest of the Q&A somewhere else.
Tasha, come here.
Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, bye.
This is Drake. This is my stepmom's cat, so now it's my cat, I guess. Who is the strongest in the TKG Fieldhouse? So when we arm wrestled, a lot of people were saying in the comments of Teddy's video that I should have beaten Cause, but I still think that Sharp would beat me. So I think the order of strength goes Sharp, me, Cause, and then after that I don't really care. Have I met any of my other internet friends, Wretched, Suda, Tranium, etc.? No, but I will be going to ESL in early September for CSGO, which I don't play any CSGO, I suck at CSGO. But if they're going to be there, I'll be there. Would you rather eat a dick-shaped banana or a banana-shaped dick in front of a crowd? Easily a dick-shaped banana. Okay. What? How do you feel about your future with TK? That is a good question to end on. To be honest, I'm very nervous for what my channel holds in the future, and I'm talking after summer because it's very obvious that a lot of my channel's growth has stemmed from TK. And I'm worried that as soon as I leave the house, my channel will just go back to where it was before and will be very dead. So I'm hoping that a lot of the content that I create will get a lot of people fixated, and you guys will be genuinely invested in me as well as TK, so that I can keep the channel alive on my own. And as for long term, like speaking way down the line, like after college, I can graduate in 1 year. I don't know if I will. I really don't know how I'm gonna feel about my life next semester in college. I might totally be fine with doing YouTube and college at the same time, and I might just completely hate my life while I'm in college. We'll see what happens. I'm studying film and television production, for those of you guys who don't know, which is one of my biggest passions. It's obviously I do YouTube. So it's something that I'm very happy doing, but how I will feel in contrast to how my summer has been so far, which has been one of the best experiences of my life so far. I can't guarantee what's gonna happen. So I really don't know what my future is with TK. I want to have, you know, this relationship that I have with them now, very healthy. But in terms of where my channel will be, I don't know. Tosh, you want to come give an outro? Come here. Come here. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you. You come over. Oh my god, she never does this. Wait, is she in the shot? Oh, she's in the shot. Alright, that's good to conclude this Q&A. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you stuck all the way down to the end, say hi to Tashi for me. But in all seriousness, thank you guys for stopping by. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.